Good morning, you guys. I just got home and showered. It is now my weekend, but I unfortunately do not get to go to bed yet. I have an eye appointment to go to in about an hour. I'll probably leave in like 20 minutes, but I have to be there in an hour. So I have to go get my eyes checked. When you're diabetic, you gotta get them checked every single year. So I got the reminder to do that like 6 months ago. Never scheduled my appointment, but now I have it and now I'm going. Other than that, I'm trying to decide if I'm too tired, I'll just come home, but if I'm not super tired, I'll probably head over to my parents and work on the garden before it gets to 100 degrees, because it's supposed to be 100 degrees today. So it's probably going to be an inside day, clean my apartment, but I do want to go see my garden. I like going to my garden on my days off. Adam just bought me the cutest hat to wear in the garden, so I'll bring that with me when I go. And then, yeah, so, because like I don't want to wait until 9 p.m. when the weather cools down again. It's only supposed to get up to like 85 by the time my eye appointment should be over, and it's gonna get up to 100 today at like 5 o'clock, so I don't want to go at like 8. It's not cooled down enough by 8. So anyways, that is the plan for today. Just left the eye doctor, and boy, doesn't anybody know I'm blind. I'm not legally blind, but damn am I blind, you know. Like, my camera's blurry. Oh my gosh, I apologize in advance. I had just gotten my prescriptions. Like, I'm sorry the camera's gonna be blurry because I can't clean it, I'm driving. I had just gotten my prescriptions for my contacts a few months ago, and they already need to be renewed. I don't know what happened that made me blind in like 6 months, but you know, my prescription got worse. Well, specifically, my stigmatism got worse on both eyes. So he said that I need to renew my prescriptions. My glasses are apparently very bad. I can see with like I can drive with them. Can I read signs anymore? Not really, not unless I'm like right up on it, but I can see, I can drive. But no, he's like, you kind of need to get new things. But on the bright side, well, sort of on the bright side, when I went a couple years ago, they had found like a spot on my eye that they thought was like the beginnings of diabetic retinopathy, right? I think that's what it was. Something like that. Diabetic something or other. And I haven't had it since. And he just did like a little look. I was like, oh, you actually just have a freckle on your eye. I was like, that's great. I didn't realize eyes could get freckles, but I guess mine does. So that was funny. But yeah, I'm on my way to the garden now before it gets, you know, unbearably hot. Should only take me like half an hour to water everything if I'm on top of it, which I won't be. But the lady also let me pick out my glasses that I'm gonna get, but she's letting me like hold them, like put them on hold basically, because I technically can't get them right now because my insurance won't start covering them until July again, and July is in like a week or two. So she wrote a little note on the glasses that I wanted, and she said, we'll hold them for you. And I said, cool, I'll order them when I come pick up my trial contacts. Also, my doctor was like, we actually have these lenses here. Like, I can just give you your trial now. And then he went, and they were the only ones that were missing. He gave away my lenses. No. And then the girl who's doing my test, like, she was funny. It's so hard to explain. If you guys have never been to an eye doctor, they have one little test they do that like tests your peripheral vision, where it's like a bunch of flashing lights. You have to like click a button every time you see the lights. They added a lens to that, and they're like, yeah, it's supposed to mimic your glasses. The first test they did, it was blurry as hell. I was like, I don't know if this is my lens, but and then so when they did my left eye, they got the correct lens. So I was like, oh, is it supposed to be this clear? Because I need to redo the first one with the right lens if that's how it's supposed to be. So I had to do the one test twice. And what am I doing on this road? But she also was like, you know, I sat here looking at your chart and it says you're 23, and I thought, like, no way. I was like, how old did you think I was? She's like, 18? And I was like, thank you. I'm getting to the age where, like, if anybody says I look younger than I am, it's a compliment. Don't care if they just genuinely believed I was 18. It's a compliment to me. Why are we stopping? What is happening? So, that made my day. That I look 18. I don't feel like I look 18. I feel like I look like I'm 40, honestly. With how I've been dressing lately, dude, this frontal lobe of mine is finally maturing. I never thought I'd see the day. But it's like, I'm wearing less skimpy clothes. I feel my personality changing. Like, I'm maturing, and it feels weird, and I don't like it. But I also welcome it because I like the changes that have been happening. Because, like, for one, I feel like I'm a lot more emotionally mature with things. You know, as a kid, like, if somebody stops being your friend, you're like, why are you my friend? But now it's like, if somebody doesn't want to be my friend anymore, I'm just like, okay, like, I'm not going to force them to be in my life if they don't want to be. Will it still hurt? Absolutely. But is it something that I, like, lose sleep over now? No, not really. Same with, like, people who, like, are in my life but are doing me wrong. I'm not keeping them around as long as I used to. It's like, just because they brought me joy at one point in time does not mean I need to keep subjecting myself to being around them. Which is great. Love that. So, the lobe is maturing. We are getting old. We are feeling old. We are not looking old, though. According to now 2 people in the last year who have told me I look 18. Which is nice. It's funny, really, for how little I take good care of myself. Like, let's put it this way. I take care of myself, but I don't, like, go and get my facial treatment every week. I don't, like, go get full body massages every month. I'm not, like, super into fitness. But I take moderately good care of myself. I shower. I brush my teeth. Wash my face every once in a while. Sometimes I'll do a face mask. I'll pluck my eyebrows. And I guess that makes me look young. I don't know. It's weird because I've also noticed I have, like, wrinkles now. Like, not, like, serious wrinkles, but if I'm having, like, a real good time with somebody, I'll get laugh line wrinkles that last. But I also don't really mind having, like, laugh lines specifically, because it's like, if you have laugh lines, that just means you've laughed a lot and you've had, like, a good life and you've smiled a lot. So, like, those I'm not offended by. But anyways, to the garden we go. Good morning, guys. It is Friday. I fell asleep around midnight. I woke up at 3 a.m. and haven't been able to go back to bed. I had a bit of a busy day today. We are going to probably Walmart and Sam's Club because I need to get cat litter. Adam asked me to buy a fan, and to go grocery shopping once I get paid. I've been this morning working on my next crochet project. Any guesses on what it is? I will tell you in just a few minutes after I explain the preface of why I'm doing it. Growing up, my family started out as PlayStation family and then kind of moved on to PC, but PlayStation has kind of always had my heart a little bit better. And my favorite video game growing up was Little Big Planet. So I'm crocheting a Sackboy. I'm crocheting that cute little dude right there. I think he looks adorable. And I would say it's starting out well. This is supposed to be his head. It looks decent. It's the best crocheting I've ever done. It's only my 3rd project, but you know, I wanted to start crocheting freely, aka not using like a beginner kit, and then I also wanted to just try my hand at something I'm genuinely wanting to do. So yeah, he looks pretty not super hard. I mean, he's probably not gonna look great, but I'm excited to see how he turns out. After him, I don't know what my next project's gonna be, but I found a crochet pattern online that was free. It says you can use it, you just can't sell it. No, I'm not gonna sell him. I think he's adorable and I want to keep him. So that's kind of what I've been working on this morning. Kind of made a grocery list, kind of didn't. Waiting for Adam to wake up so I can ask him what he needs from the store. We don't need a whole lot of like main meal stuff, which is great because my job kind of messed up my pay this week. So I don't have tons of money to spend like I usually do, but I'm sure it'll be fine. And then tonight I have a dinner party with some friends. I got invited to a dinner party. Very excited for that. I haven't socialized in a while, so I'm a little nervous. And then tomorrow, one of my friends is having her bachelorette party, so I'm going to that as well. So it's a very social weekend for me.
Cream in there now. Ice cream?
Yes, I
Hello, you guys. I have been really bad at recording clips this weekend. I apologize. I was super, kind of awkward at the dinner party on Friday night because I was meeting a couple people for the first time. It was a smaller, more intimate get-together, so I kind of was really I don't think I'm going to record. I'm going to feel a little awkward if I recorded anything. And the last night, you guys only got a couple of little clips from the night. But my friend's bachelorette party was so fun. It was a long night though. I haven't socialized this much in a weekend since I was working at a haunted house, and I'm so tired. I passed out when I came home. I almost didn't even, I was just so tired. I just wanted to go to bed. Unfortunately, as I've gotten older, I cannot socialize that much anymore. I really need to take my time and not overdo it for myself like I did. Because like I said, I just came home and went straight to bed both nights. I came home and passed out after the dinner party as well. I just can't hang anymore. I don't know. I think I've gotten really comfortable with knowing my limits as far as socializing goes, and so when I try to push those limits, my body's like, you gotta go back to bed. I don't know what you're doing. You need to sleep. You need to recover. Talking is hard. Socializing is hard. But I had a really good time. We mostly just snacked and chatted all night because we still kind of are getting to know each other. This is the group of people I've met on Discord, right? So we're just kind of all chatting for a few hours, and then we watched most of Barbie and Swan Lake with Barbie Bingo, which was super fun. I think did I record a clip of that, or did I just take a picture? I'll put it here anyways. But I had a great time. I had to leave before the cake though, because I was already getting real sleepy at 10:30, and it was an hour drive home for me, and I was like, I can't stay for the cake. I'm sorry. I need to go home now. But it was a good time. And then I came home, went to bed. It was around midnight-ish or 1 a.m. Fell asleep. Woke up at 5 because somebody decided in my parking lot that I sleep next to now to have a very loud argument. They were screaming bloody murder at each other. I don't think anybody got hurt or anything, but it was just people were yelling a lot. Someone was like, you're gonna go to fucking jail, blah, blah, blah. And then, it ended with the lady storming away going, fuck you! And, I assume she went to her apartment. But I'm like, what the heck is going on? I've never heard anybody fight in my apartment like that before. I was like, ooh. So I woke up at 5, and I was up until about 7 o'clock, and then I went back to bed for a few hours. I'm getting my nails done in about an hour and a half or so. I'm really excited about that too. The day is drawing nearer, I could tell. Things are moving, if y'all are picking up what I'm putting down. It's going to happen soon. So I really need to get my nails redone. They still have a little bit of pink on them. I don't know if you guys can see the little stripes. Those are like the little edges of what used to be the nails that I had on. I don't know what colors I'm going to do. Because I'm anticipating at least I can have one more free set before it's the set. I'm thinking maybe like a pastel blue. Or maybe like a light purple. I don't know. I usually end up going with pink or green, but I really want to do like something crazy. I don't know. I'm undecided about that, but you guys will see what I decide. Alright guys, I'm back home. I got my nails done. I love the color. Yeah. That's all I have. They're not special, they're just a solid color. I also went to my mom's house and we cleaned out her closet and she gave me a bunch of clothes. So I'm just putting those all up on hangers now. Finding room. I'm keeping my band shirts, but I took them off the hangers and I'm putting them just in like a memory box for now. Because like I don't wear them unless I go to work, but now that I have a bunch of like active shirts, I can wear those to work, which is a lot better if you ask me because they're thinner. So I'm holding on to a few of them like in my closet because I will wear them still, but for the most part, my band shirts are now retired in the memory box. I'm also currently watching Ryan Trahan and Haley on their road trip. It's the only thing I watch day to day now because it's like nothing on YouTube has been like super entertaining recently. So I really only watch this road trip daily vlog, and then I watch the slots, cowboy slots. Everybody else I kind of just like, yeah, I'll watch it later. But these two I like, so. Everybody, hi. It's been a while. I haven't recorded anything in like a week. I intended to edit and upload last week's vlog last week, but I ended up getting just really busy. And was it last week I got food poisoning? Or was it 2 weeks ago? I got food poisoning on Monday, the 23rd? 22nd? I got food poisoning. It was not good. It was not great. As somebody who has emetophobia, I threw up 4 times and I just was not having a good time. But that was the day I had intended to like edit and upload. And I just never got around to it because I was on the couch for most of the day, and then I forced Adam to take me out to like good dinner, which was hot pot. It was either ramen or pho, so it's like I forced him to take me out for better food, better for the tummy food. So anyways, and then I worked, you know, Tuesday, Wednesday last week, and then what did I do last Thursday? Oh yeah, and then I had like those parties and stuff that you guys saw. No, hold on, I got my timelines all mixed up. Hold up. Because last weekend was the party, the dinner party and the bachelor party. But I still didn't edit and upload that shit either because I was gonna do it on Sunday. But I forgot what happened on Sunday. What did we do on Sunday that like distracted me the whole freaking day? I can't even tell you now. But anyways, it's Thursday again. It's a brand new day. I did have a appointment later with my academic advisor at my school because I needed to sign up for classes and I wasn't allowed to because I was transferring.
and so I needed like her approval to sign up for classes. So I had an appointment, and then I checked my email when I woke up, and she's like, hey, I went over your shit. Here's the classes you need. If you still need to talk to me, great. If not, you can cancel your appointment. So I don't have to do that appointment anymore. I'm going to my mom's house to pick up the clothes that I didn't take. And I'm gonna drop them off at a donation center tomorrow when I go get groceries. I also need to stop and pick up my trial contacts. If you guys remember, I went blind. I don't know if I talked about my eye appointment. I can't remember what I talked about in the last vlog because I haven't edited and uploaded it yet. So you guys might be getting some repetitive information because I genuinely don't remember what I spoke about. But it's all good. Anyways, so yeah, we're going to my parents' house now. Well, we're going to the eye doctor and getting my contacts, and then we're going to my parents' house now. I worked 3 days this week, and I'm exhausted. I was doing, like, the one job where you're on your feet all night, and I was like, oh my god. But it's all good. We have... The other things on my agenda today are mostly just cleaning and like organizing because my boyfriend's family is coming to visit. His aunt and uncle are going to be here on the 2nd. Which is super exciting, but we've never hosted anyone in our apartment. I'm kind of scared. The most we've had is like we've had one friend over for about 4 hours or so. People don't tend to stay long at my place. So having people there for, 5 days? I'm a little stressed. Just because it's like, I have never had to host. I think I mentioned this in the last vlog too. But I'm stressed and I'm like, oh, what do I do? I figured out the dinner plans for the 2 days that we're not eating out. So I'm excited about that. I should be getting a decent paycheck this week to pay for said things that I need to buy to cook. Yeah. We need to go back to my parents' house tonight anyways, because we need to grab like the other bookshelf, which we have not done yet. And then and the air mattress. We're gonna yoink that. But my boyfriend's still asleep, and I wanted to get these 2 things done to get my day started. I say as it's like 12:15, which is good because I was originally going to wake up at 12:30, but I woke up at like 12 exactly, and I saw that email, and I said, alright, I don't feel like I have to rush, so I'm just going to get ready and go, and I can take my time with it. Usually I end up sitting around and talking at my parents for about an hour every time I go. So that's kind of the vibes. That's what we're doing. My voice sounds like I'm ill because if y'all don't remember where I work with powder. A lot of powder. And I did a lot of inhalation of said powder this week. And my throat's not very happy. My lungs aren't very happy. I wear a dust mask, but they don't do a whole lot. This powder is still going through the top. Anyways, I'm gonna finish driving to my eye doctor and then to my parents' house, and I will catch up with you guys later. Good morning, you guys. It is like 2 p.m. I'm getting ready to go to the store. I've got to go to 2 stores, and I don't know how I'm going to accomplish that because I need to get frozen food at both of them. And I don't have like cooler bags like my mom does, so I might have to like run to one store, come home, drop off my things, and then go back out, which I'm not really excited to do, but basically I had to go do my normal grocery shopping today, which I'm fine doing. I also, though, have to run to Sam's Club because, as I mentioned, Adam's family are visiting, and I think for the 4th of July, I want to do like a veggie tray, right? With the veggie tray,
I want to get a big sour cream, you know, for dip. And then I also want to get just a bigger pack of hamburgers. My grocery store only carries hamburgers in like a 4-pack, which is expensive on its own. And not enough for 4 people, if you ask me, because I always eat a double. I'll eat 1 hamburger, but it's got to have 2 patties in it. So, kind of got to figure that out. So, we're dressed. My shirt and my pants have the same material, which is pretty cool. It feels kind of like linen. Very nice. I have like 3 different mosquito bites on myself that I've discovered. I've got one like here. I've got one between my legs, and then I think I have one on my shin. So I'm so excited for that. What else? Today is mostly a stay at home and clean day. Like I said, I have to go out to the store and get some things, but outside of that, I don't know if I'm going to go to my parents' house today or not, or maybe tonight, because I need to get this house in order. I stayed up basically all night, but it took me about 2 hours to clean the kitchen. I had done the dishes, I swept, I mopped with my mom's Swiffer Wet Jet Power Mop, whatever thingy. She bought it for herself a few months ago and has not used it, and I said, can I use it? I need to clean my floors. So I did that. Cleaned out my fridge, threw away a lot of like expired things and things we don't use. I'm somebody with like contamination, like not great things, so that's why I don't eat leftovers, and it's why as soon as an expiration or best by date passes, I throw it away. Like I am not taking risks with anything. So I cleaned out a lot, made a lot of room in the freezer for the burgers and the lasagna that I need to buy. So I guess I should get my watch on for the day. I should be getting paid any minute now, and then I can head out. Okay guys, I'm back home. I've been gone for hours. I went to Sam's Club, did not record because it was busy. Grocery store, busy. Went to my mom's house because I needed my dad's help to put oil in my car because I could not get the thingy unscrewed for the life of me. Don't know how weak I am, I guess, but couldn't do it, so I needed my dad's help. So I went and did that, and then I borrowed my mom's charcuterie plate because, like I said, I'm doing a charcuterie board when my boyfriend's family is here, but I didn't have a big enough dish to put everything on, so I borrowed that. Right now I'm just relaxing. I do have to do some more deep cleaning later. I'm gonna wait till Adam goes to D&D though, just so I have the house to myself and I can focus. So I'm just gonna hang out for a little bit. I'm browsing the Steam summer sale right now, seeing if there's anything I want. There is one game I do want to buy, but I want to see what else is on sale before I go and buy the one I want. I'm tired. I've been out all day, very sleepy. Could be nap time. It could be nap time. But right now, I just want to see if there's any good games. Alright my friends, this vlog has gone on long enough. It has been about 2 weeks worth of content. Again, sorry I haven't uploaded in a while. I've been really just working and doing shit, so anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.